there. So what's the mood among others in the town then, John, about what happened a year ago, now that we're 1 year on?
Mixed feelings, I would say, Cormac. There's also a clear reluctance among many to speak publicly when I mentioned the protest at Racket Hall in the run-up to my return visit and while I was there as well. And there's still a lot of concern about how tourism and hospitality has been affected by the loss of Roscrea's only hotel, which I will return to in more detail on tomorrow's drive time. But for now, here's what a few locals out of many I approached had to say as I chatted to them across from Roscrea's historic castle.
What Roger O'Gorman done was scandalous, taking our hotel from us.
It was privately owned, though. It was offered to the government.
Privately owned, yeah, but he decided and they done it, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Were you part of the protest at Racket Hall?
We were, yes, yeah.
And how do you feel about it all now?
Still sickened over what's going on.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like, we want that hotel back if it's possible at all.
The protest, I don't know, I think it's terrible out there in the Racket Hall. It was bad.
What was bad?
Sure, it was bad as letting them in.
Hopefully the lessons learned, from what happened out there. But the town itself has suffered. There's a lot of them working. There's a lot of them in the meat factory, the bacon factory, and that. We do need a certain amount, But having said that, a certain amount is what we need. We are being overrun,
You look at it. We have supposedly 400 above in the convent, 157, 161 in Racket Hall. The mother and baby home is full. It's too much.
It's starting to lighten up a good bit now. People aren't being as negative. Well, there still is a lot of negativity around it.
Were you part of the protest yourself?
No, I'd say we were the few and many that weren't. And
how do you feel about it? It got pretty tense.
It got very out of hand, and I didn't like what happened out in Racket Hall. There was kids there, and having them roaring and shouting into small babies' faces and children's faces, that wasn't fair at all.
And everyone's entitled to their own opinion at the
same time.
At the end of the day,
So you welcome new people to Roscrea?
I welcome anyone. Anyone.
It's 2025, so I think it's time for the world to
just get up and move on.
Move on.
Get over things.
So there you have it, mixed views among locals on Castle Street in Roscrea there, ending John Cook's